So I was over here and I was minding my business and I hear my phone go off. I was receiving a text message. And so I looked at my phone. Um, I grabbed my phone and then I unlocked my phone and I um, opened up my messages. And when I opened up my messages, it was a text from someone and it was a link to an article. And I looked at the article and I said, I know that my eyes are not playing tricks on me. Okay. I clicked on the link and this is what it says. Bravo hits pause on Summer House Martha's Vineyard after 2 seasons. So Bravo has paused Summer House Martha's Vineyard after 2 seasons, Deadline has learned. The reality series has not been canceled, but a third season has not been greenlit for this year after 2 consecutive years. Summer House Martha's Vineyard wrapped its second season on Monday, May the 26th, after a reunion special hosted by Andy Cohen. The cast fought to have a reunion after its second year on air, as they had many things to resolve. Girl, I'm not gonna go into all of this. We'll talk. I want to go live tomorrow because I want to hear what y'all have to say. I should have known something. I should have something told me that I should have had my good eye, girl. I think I was living in the Lululand because I knew the ratings were not the best, right? I knew that. I was looking at when they posted the ratings. Not necessarily the ratings from the streaming apps and all that stuff, but the ratings were not the best. We've had these conversations multiple times, but I think I was still living in the Lululand. I guess I didn't want. I guess I was detached from reality. Okay, and after that reunion, it wasn't because it was in a clubhouse because they have had plenty of reunions. But for those who don't know, now you know they have had other reunions in the clubhouse. It's just not the black people because I think that's where some people are trying to get to. Oh, they got the black. No, they've had the whites in the clubhouse too to do reunion specials. But I think the thing that I should have known something was up is when they rush through the reunion, right? And from what I understand, the reunion was had due to, I guess, the pressure from the cast, the pressure from the viewers. So when I think about it now, it appeared as if they were doing it just to kind of appease the viewers. In the way that it was rushed, right? They did not cover a lot of things that they could have really, they really could have made that reunion. 90 minutes. They really could have made it two parts. Honestly, they really could have. Because on some real stuff, they really could have brought Natalie. If we're gonna be honest, she get on our nerves, but it doesn't take away that she was involved in one of the biggest conversations this season. They really could have brought Natalie. There were things that they should have definitely touched on, but because it was so quick, that should have been an indication right there that girl something was going on, right? I'm a little bothered. I am. I really am bothered. I'm really, really, really I'm so angry. I'm really angry. Um, I'm gonna wait until tomorrow. I'll say this. No, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I believe that there should be different types of reality TV because we are not the same, right? I don't think they should necessarily take baddies off of the air, right? I don't think they should necessarily take love and hip hop off of the air. But I also think that while we have baddies, right, and love and hip hop, we should also have like an OLG, right? While we have Basketball Wives, we should also have a Summer House Martha's Vineyard. I think we should have options, and we should have TV that represent people. And believe it or not, Baddies represents a part of girl us. Basketball Wives represents a part of us. Summer House Martha's Vineyard, you see what I'm saying? I don't watch Baddies, but just because I don't watch doesn't mean that it should just be taken off of the air. Somebody's watching because it's been on multiple seasons, right? I think Baddies is one of those situations. Remember, like Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? When Love and Hip Hop Atlanta first came out, like, didn't nobody want to say they watched? But girl, every time you looked up, girl, each week they was getting 2.5, 3 million viewers, girl, because everybody was kind of ashamed to say they were watching something like Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, even though everybody was, right? So I feel like Baddies is one of those. Of course, they may not be pulling in the viewers that Love and Hip Hop pulled in. What I'm saying, I think that Baddies might be one of those situations where a lot of people watch, but they don't want to say they watch because of how ratchet and gutter snipe it is, right? I don't think that you should just watch a show just because it's a black show. I don't think that. Because you like what you like, you don't like what you don't like. However, I think I take issue with those folks who complain about how black people are represented on television, whether it's reality TV, scripted television, right? Some people will say reality TV is scripted. Hello. But I'm talking about those people, not the people who did not watch Summer House Martha's Vineyard because they just didn't enjoy it, right? I'm talking about the people who complain about the representation that is being shown on our television when it comes to black people and how they always holler and scream from the highest mountain that all they want to show is black people in a certain light. But then when they try and give us something different, like an Old Lady Gang, like a Summer House Martha's Vineyard, you don't watch. Those are the people that I'm talking to, right? Because we like our ratchet stuff, but we also want our other stuff too. You cannot complain. It's almost like those people who want to complain about the system. They want to complain about women and not having not having control over your bodies, but you don't even vote. You don't vote in your local elections. Girl, nothing. You just want to sit in the house and complain all day. If you, it's one of those. It's like one of those people who just want to complain, but they don't try to do nothing to fix the problem. So you want to complain about these black shows not being on television, but then when they try and give us something, you'll tune in one time and then turn your TV back to Baddies, and then wonder why they keep giving shows like Baddies, because that's what the people are watching. Y'all clearly are not watching Summer House Martha's Vineyard because it ain't ratchet enough. They ain't knocking up upside the head. They ain't moving furniture around, right? Or at least enough for you. As much as people don't like to admit it, people like when the girls are tussling. That's why every time there is a reality show and there happens to be a fight that may break out in the season, that is usually the highest rated episode of the season. People won't even watch the season. They're gonna tune in to see a fight though. And based off that fight, they're gonna act like they know the whole goddamn season. That's what people are gonna do. It happens all the time. I'm gonna tune in to watch the fight, and then I want to engage in the conversation, and then I'm gonna say who's right, who's wrong, even if you ain't watched the first 9 episodes. You came in season 5. Oh, you came in season 5, and now you think you know everything they got to do with Monique and Candace. Let me shut up. I just get frustrated. I do. Because I have my complaints about Summer House Martha's Vineyard. I do. I don't think that they are above reproach. And there are some changes that need to be made. But I don't think that it should be to the point where they should already be being put on pause. But y'all niggas ain't watching though. But you want to sit on the sideline and complain about the representation. I don't get it. You can watch Baddies in Love and Hip Hop, and you can also watch Summer House Martha's Vineyard. Now, again, I'm not talking to those people who just don't find the show and they just don't enjoy the show. But I am talking to those people who always want to holler and scream again about the representation on television. But you're not trying to do nothing to you're not trying to do nothing to change it. It's just frustrating. It really, really is. And maybe because I'm too emotionally involved in these shows. And I don't even think that's it. I think I want what I want. Maybe that's the problem too. I don't care about baddies being on TV. We've watched Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I review Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Y'all know this, right? I just like to have a balance. I think we should all be represented. But y'all gonna look up one day and all you gonna see is Baddies Los Angeles, Baddies Houston, Baddies Dallas, Baddies New York, Baddies Atlanta, Baddies Philadelphia, Baddies Miami, girl, and then you gonna have the Bad Boys Houston, Bad Boys Dallas, Bad Boys. You know, it's gonna be is fighting, knocking people upside the skull, and y'all gonna be mad talking about, oh, this is what they only want to show black people in, and they don't want to show the other side of black people. We got black people that's educated and can act like they got some sense. But girl, when they try and put the lawyers and the social media managers and all the people who can act like they got some sense but still have a good time, girl, y'all don't want to watch. So it's kind of like, what they're not gonna keep funding something and putting the time and money into a project if you're not watching. Girl, just put the ghetto shit with these bitches and knocking each other upside the head. These niggas just girl probably pulling out pop piles and shooting each other. That's what they really want to see anyways. So just put it on TV. Give them 22 episodes and see how many people tune in and watch. Put some alcohol in front of them and let them go to a barn and fight and see how many people tune in and watch. See how much engagement we have on social media if we put up enough fight episodes. Anyways, child, I'm in my feelings. I am. Y'all don't understand how I'm so upset about this show being put on pause because in my head, put on pause being canceled. That's all it means to me. To me, pause being canceled. Maybe pause means just a year where they could get things together and figure out some things. And, maybe it should not be in Martha's Vineyard. I get it. They wanted to have the black show, and I guess this black area. When they say the area not as black as people try to make it seem, I ain't never been before. Maybe they need to change the area or the location, right? Maybe that's part of the problem. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Girl. Shout out to everybody at Summer's House Martha's Vineyard. I tried. I tried to get the people to watch. Don't give a damn about what I got to say. Okay. Because that damn show they watch. I tried, y'all. I tried to come down to the YouTube, and I tried my hardest to get the people to watch. I really tried. Every week I was giving every week at the beginning of every video I was giving a 4-5 minute speech about how they should watch. It didn't work. It didn't work. They said, "Girl, shut up. Girl, we don't care. We're not watching it, girl. We just come to hear you talk about the show, and that's it." They wasn't watching, child. They wasn't watching. I'm so upset. But shout out to everybody at Summer House Martha's Vineyard. Again, I'm really pissed off. I ain't gonna be able to see Amir with his big booty ass walk around. That's really the only reason why I want Amir back on the show so he can walk around. Girl, we can see them cake. And hello, that thing, no, he thick. He just too whitewashed for me. I'm sorry, girl. You know what? Girl. Girl, he just a little too. Girl. Other than that, you know. mm. It is what it is, child. All right, y'all, listen to this. Beyonce almost didn't release Renaissance film due to AMC CEO leaking project news after keeping Taylor Swift's The Eras Tour film a secret. Girl. So the business executive revealed that Beyonce's AMC theaters, girl. AMC Theaters CEO recently made a shocking admission. The business executive revealed that Beyonce's Renaissance concert movie almost didn't make it to theater. Theater. I don't know why I keep theaters. Theaters. What is it? Theaters? Theaters. Girl. I'm so mad, girl. Because he leaked the news to distributors, though he admitted to keeping Taylor Swift's concert film a secret. CEO Adam Aaron spoke about his near fatal blunder during a recent interview. He explained that tensions between AMC and Hollywood studios have been rising due to the movie theater company's effort to expand in the distribution industry. Worsening the situation, Adam said studios felt especially slighted after he secured deals with Beyonce and Taylor Swift regarding the movie versions of their wildly successful Renaissance Tour and Eras Tour, respectively. He noted that AMC was the only chain to know about the film's existence in advance and thus was able to put out ticket sales first. Excuse me. Speaking about how he handled the situation, Adams stated, "We couldn't blow Taylor's secret. And those theater chains who grouse to you, they grossed 100 million in ticket sales. It's not like they sold diddly." Wanting to smooth things over, Aaron admitted that he discreetly gave several competitors a heads up about Beyonce's then coming concert movie and asked them not to share the news publicly, which he said almost resulted in it never being released. He continued, "At least half a dozen movie circuits released the news. Beyonce was seriously thinking about not doing the movie at all because the secret was blown." Girl. I don't even care. Girl. I could see her being upset though. You know, Beyonce likes to do everything in secrecy. She likes to do everything in secrecy, girl. Everything has to be a surprise album, a surprise movie. You know what I'm saying? So I could definitely see after it got out how she probably was like, "Girl, just pull it," because again, she does everything in secrecy. Um, it is what it is. I will say this much though. As much as I'm not a fan of Taylor Swift. I know some of her music, singles really. But I will say this. Girl, some of y'all do be trying to play in Taylor Swift's face. As much as I don't go for Taylor Swift, and girl, I would take Beyonce, girl, any day of the week, any second of the week over Taylor Swift. Y'all be trying to knock that girl and her accomplishments. I ain't never seen it for that lady. I used to call her Tyler Fast. That's how much I didn't care for her. I didn't want to get her name right. When I start giving you a different name, that means I really don't too much care for you. When I purposely do it, sometimes I really be messing up these folks' names. But when I purposely give you another name like Tyler Fast, and I know the hell name was Taylor Swift, I never care. I just thought she was a sneaky white girl. I really did. Um, but you cannot take away that woman's accomplishments. She Her tour did double what Beyonce's did pretty much. Every time she comes out with an album, the first week she sells 1 million. Beyonce just sold 1 million for Cowboy Carter. Girl, I think Taylor's last album, she sold 2 million the first week. Whether or not I understand the Taylor Swift and the Swifties, girl, it's something about them Swifties. They don't play about no Taylor Swift and they're going to support this thing, girl, through and out and out, okay? And it is what it is. They probably looked at Taylor Swift as a bigger star, and quiet as it's kept, she is. She just is. I think they said the girl grossed over on her tour over $1 billion. I think I googled Beyonce did 579. Let me make sure. It says all in all, Beyonce's ninth concert tour pulled in 579, making it the highest grossing tour by a female artist in history. That was reported by EW. um, Entertainment Weekly, and that was on October. And then it says Swift Eras Tour grossed about $1.4 million. That's a billion, a million, billion. 1.04 billion, excuse me, from 60 shows performed in 2023. Girl. You know what I'm saying? Now that doesn't make it right for him to tell the secret. That doesn't make it right. But I was just saying that, girl, some y'all gotta like you could dislike somebody or not care for somebody and still not try to take away from their accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, they're both talented women. I mean, really one. Let me stop. Because I was about to say really one, but they're both talented women. But again, you just can't knock somebody because you may not care for them, especially when it comes to their resume, right? Anyway, so let's move on. Girl. Oh, listen to this. Wendy's, y'all pulling up. Wendy's giving away junior bacon cheeseburgers for a penny to celebrate National Hamburger Day. Excuse me. So starting May the 28th, Wendy's customers will be able to snag a Wendy's Junior Bacon Cheeseburger for just a penny with the purchase of any menu item. In honor of National Hamburger Day, customers can take advantage of the deal through the Wendy's app or use its website only. Girl, when I say one thing I cannot say about businesses, they gonna make you try and download their apps. Girl, like, have you ever noticed, like, for example, like Saks Off Fifth? Girl, they'll be like, oh, we'll give you 20% off if you order through our app. Girl! So now I gotta go download the app, right? Or if you're a new account, we'll give you 10% off. So now, girl, I gotta go open up I gotta go create a fake email address just so I can get this 10%. Each customer may only get one of the super discounted burgers during the promotional period, which runs from May the 28th to June the 2nd. The deal can't be combined with any other offers. The deal, I don't know where I got that from. The deal can't combine with any others. That's what they put. Y'all pulling up for penny burgers? Mm-mm. You know, we talked about this. Wendy, they nuggets ain't the same. That barbecue sauce ain't the same. I remember when they first came out with the bacon, the baconator, baby. I'm not gonna lie, girl. I used to demolish that baconator. Girl, that baconator was so good. I went like, I forgot. I can't remember the last time I had a baconator, but I had one. Um, the last time I had a baconator, it wasn't that good. Now maybe it was just the Wendy's that I went to, but it wasn't that good. But child, it's gonna be all right. Anyways, child, I'm about to go to sleep. Girl, y'all done wore me out. Girl, y'all got me so tired. Y'all got me so upset over here, girl. Y'all got me so upset. I do not understand people, baby. Why y'all do this to me? All I ask y'all to watch Summer House Mark. That's all I ask y'all. Girl, y'all like I ask y'all for $20 until payday. Damn. Girl. I just wanted to see Summer House Martha's Vineyard. I thought it was a good show. Now I can't see Nick with his fine ass. And now I can't see Amir with his big booty ass. Okay? Girl, I just wanted to see these people on TV. And I really felt like the way that they left off from the reunion, I thought that because there was still some unresolved conflict, right? I felt like it was enough to kind of bring them back into the house where I don't think anybody hated each other, but I felt like they really were having it was I don't think that they were like I thought they were really having issues. But I still think they still had like a little like some form of respect for each other though. You know what I'm saying? Like we could still be around each other, talk kiki and laugh, right? We just need to talk some stuff out. Anyways, it don't matter no more, child. Girl, the show ain't coming back. Girl, that's what I feel. It's not coming back. They said pause. That mean counsel to me. Girl, all right, child. I guess, girl. I guess we'll just start watching baddies. We could just review baddies. I mean, girl, I can tell you how the review gonna go. Hey girl, Keisha was in the kitchen, honey. She was fixing her jelly. She was fixing her peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Honey, girl, Tiffany came in and knocked that girl upside her head. Girl, just head all in the sink. Girl, when I tell you, Ashley was in the bathroom trying to put on some makeup, and girl, Miss June came in and girl started wearing that girl all of her skull, honey. She ain't know what was going on. Girl, Miss Cena poked her whole eyeball out. Girl, she in there trying to put some eyeliner on, girl, and the pen right in front of the pen went right on her eyeball, child. Yes. Girl, Natalie had a dinner with some of the girls, and girl, one of the girls threw a whole plate across the room, and girl hit Natalie right in the middle of her forehead, girl. Then she picked up a fork and threw the fork and hit Natalie right in her goddamn chin. Girl, it was a mess. Girl, why they fighting, girl? I don't know, girl. They just be fighting. They just be fighting. Girl, the other day, one of the girls was in the kitchen fixing her ham sandwich and a couple of cookies. Girl, you know what I'm saying? Girl, a couple of cookies, a little piece of drink, right? And girl, she look up, girl. This girl done threw a whole bottle at her head. Thank God she was looking down because it went over her head, and girl, it hit the wall. So by the time she turned around, girl, the girl was running up on her, and girl, she popped her in her face, girl, like it was a mess. That's exactly how it's gonna go. No premise to the show, no nothing. They just fighting. Girl. Girl, I don't even care. I don't care. Y'all can have it, girl. They gonna just put all ghetto shit on TV. Just do it. I don't even care no more.